how do we do this? How do we live by faith when God calls us to the unthinkable? The most costly, horrible thing that we can imagine. Well, first, we have to get to this place where our faith is mature enough to allow us to live by faith in that moment. So God didn't call Abraham to the unthinkable right out of the gate, right? He took years cultivating and proving his faith. He shaped and formed him, right? He called him to good, and then he called him to better, and now he called him to hard. It took a lot of work to get Abraham to that place where he was ready for the hard thing. Our faith needs to mature. I'm convinced that Abraham was only able to say yes to God because he had formed a conviction that no matter what God asked, he was going to say yes. And he made that decision early on. See, we should not make the decision or save the decision to be faithful until God asks. We need to build those convictions right now. We don't need to do it when emotions are heightened and when everything's on the line. We need to do it when we're sober-minded, in those times when everything is at peace. We need to form our faith around the God who gives us that faith. We need to craft it and mold it and strengthen it and deepen it and put it truly in who He is now. Form the conviction now, knowing that when He asks the unthinkable, we will be able to say yes. The second, we have to live in the knowledge that God will never tempt us to evil because it's outside of His nature. God is good, and He will always do what is good. Now, this is going to be tricky. We have to get that truth settled so deep down into our soul, into our very concept of God, that He is good and will always do good, that when He asks us to do the unthinkable, we can trust that that is good. It may be the most horrible thing we can think of from our perspective, but we can trust that we don't have His perspective, and the asking us to do it is the good thing to do.